Hey guys, me host Super Sorrel, thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to look at the top 10 action figures in my collection and my top 10 favourites. So without further ado guys, let's jump straight in. So, let's have a look around my room, guys, and let's take a look at my top 10 favourite action figures in my collection. I have a lot to choose from, but I think my top 10 are all on display right now. So as I've got them all out, let's take a look at them. So, coming up at number 10 is this Batwoman. I really like the Sandra K Batwoman, and I really like the television series. And when they announced that they were making this DC figure, I definitely had to have her in my collection. She's from the DC Multiverse series, and like I say, it's possibly my favourite Batwoman figure of all time. Slight bit of discrepancy, I might need to fill in that little bit of black that's chipped off there. But the figure itself is absolutely beautiful. I love how they made it. It's well crafted and was in a great wave. So really recommend that Batwoman. We don't get too many figures for her, so it's nice to have that one in my collection, guys. So she's taking the number 10 spot. Number 9 is a recent acquisition. It's Jar Jar Binks. It took so long for us to get a Jar Jar in Black series, but I'm really happy with the one they've given us. It scales well with all the rest of the figures from the line and just looks so cool. Again, I wish somebody could make the robe so we could have Senator Binks. That would be pretty cool. But other than that, guys, I am pretty proud of this figure. I think it's awesome. I think Hasbro did a great job with it, and it's nice to finally have a Jar Jar in our collection. So he's taking the number 9 spot, guys. This action figure is filling up pretty quick. And who could be next in my top 10, guys? Who could be taking the number 8 spot? Number 8, it's got to be Blink. I love Blink. She's one of my favourite characters from the X-Men comics, from the Age of Apocalypse, and also she was in the Exiles comic, and she's been a part of other X teams over the years, and she's awesome. I love Blink so much. I've put her with in the middle of these sort of X-Men teams there. And she's possibly one of my favourites from that era, you know, proper 80s, 90s figure. And this is a classic look for her as well, with the green and the purple. She has had a bit of a recent resurgence thanks to the television series Gifted. Obviously, she was featured on there with John Proudstar and some of the other sort of lesser-known X-Men, which was pretty cool. But I'm super happy to have her in my collection. So she's taking the pride spot at number 8, guys. Really like that figure a lot. And it's hard to choose from all these figures, you know, it's really hard. But yeah, she's taking the number 8 spot. Number 7, it's gotta be Hondo. Ezra, my boy. I love me some Hondo from right back in the days of the Clone Wars, right through to today's in the Rebels series. And he's also one of the main characters for the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Florida and California. Hopefully they'll build a Galaxy's Edge in Paris as well pretty soon. Hopefully they can get that underway and we can have one closer to home. But he is definitely an awesome figure, and it was hard to choose from all these up here because there's so many good ones. But yes, Hondo is definitely taking that spot at number 7. Awesome figure. Really like him a lot. What do you think, guys? Are you a fan of Hondo? Let us know in the comments. At number 6, you can't just choose one turtle. They come as a package deal. So number 7. Is that 7? I've lost count. This is the number 6 spot. Number 6 spot is the turtles, guys. With the NECA turtles from the movie series. Love these figures to death. They are awesome. I have got the Super Shredder to review as well, but I'm not bothering with Splinter or any of the other figures. I just wanted the main 4 in my collection. But yes, they are awesome. So they are taking the number 6 spot, guys. Do you agree with me on that? Let us know in the comments. Who could be taking number 5? Number 5, and because of my connection to them as a child, it has to be Golda. Golda Power Rangers! I love me some Golda. He's an awesome villain. Henchman to the arch-villains Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. He's stood the test of time. They've even created like a weird mecha version of him now in the later series. But yes, Golda, definitely with his wings and stuff, he's really cool. It reminds me, always had that vibe of the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. It's like they took that idea and turned it into a terrifying armoured monster. But yeah, he's definitely up there for me, guys. Like I said, a big fan of the original Mighty Morphin. Not so much of the new modern stuff. That's why my collection always seems to be based upon that Mighty Morphin collection. Although I am definitely into the Boom Studio stuff, hence the Ranger Slayer and stuff like that up there. But yes, Golda, definitely up there for me as one of my favourites. So thank you, Golda, for the memories. Golda Power Rangers, you must be destroyed. For number 4, it's gotta be, I've waited years for this. It's gotta be Lord Count Dooku. He is one of my favourite characters, and of course Christopher Lee, such a legend. Sad that he's now passed away. He was such a cool guy. He played all the awesome villains. He's played Dracula. He played Saruman. He's played so many cool villains over his time, and Count Dooku is definitely one of my favourites from Star Wars. So, Darth Tyrannus, a really cool figure. I really like him. Really like the lightsaber that came with him and everything. It's just such a cool figure, and that face tech on that one, it was just out of this world. It really does look like Christopher Lee. So if there's one figure that we're going to have to get right, it was that one, and I'm glad that they knocked it out of the park. Such a cool figure, guys. But who's taking the next spot? Let's move on. We're into the top 3, and this time it's a Bath figure. Well, I click. Oh, I've set off this. It's a click and collect figure anyway. It's Lobo. He was definitely one of those Bath figures that everybody tried to collect, and I'm so glad that I managed to get one. I didn't actually collect the whole range. I actually bought the actual figure as a Bath. Bought it off a friend off of one of the groups. So happy to have him in my collection. He's such a cool figure. Probably one of the best figures they've made of Lobo so far, excluding the not SH Figure Arts. It's the I can't remember the name, but yeah, they have created a better one. But the DC Multiverse one is definitely up there for me. Hopefully, the new Multiverse figures from McFarlane will get a newer one. But this one does it for now. And if you take Ghost Rider's bike, by the way, take all the bits off it and add him to it, it looks awesome, like a chopper for him. But yes, such a cool figure. Love me some Lobo. But who's going to be at number 2? Who could be at number 2? It's SpiderGwen. The recent acquisition SpiderGwen. She is so good. Love this figure so much. That face sculpt is just immaculately done. They did a great job at bringing this version of her to life from the Spider-Verse. I love this little setup I've got here of all my favourite Spider-Man figs leading into Daredevil. It's just such a good figure. They've done a great job with it, and I really recommend this one as a part of my top 10. Just look at that face sculpt. They did such a great job, didn't they? Such a cool figure. But that just leaves one spot open, guys. The number 1 spot. Who could it be? Before we get on with the number 1 spot, guys, I do want to just say thank you very much to everyone that's watched my new room tour. As you can see, a lot's changed around here. We've even got a new intro for the video, so I hope you're enjoying the new intro. And yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts on that. But yes, who's going to be number 1? Can you guess, guys? Can you guess which figure could be mine number 1? Ooh, pardon me, out of all my figures. Let's take a look. Number 1 is Warpath. You guys know this was my grail for so long, and the great people over at Marvel Legends Community UK were able to help me source one from the community. So I'm so happy to still have him here. I just need an X-Force Deadpool to finish off this line. But yes, Warpath is definitely up there for me. He's my grail figure, and I'm never letting him out of my collection. Some people have messaged me since I've done my videos recently, saying, if you ever want to let go of Warpath, let us know. I'm never letting him go. One of my favourite figures. Love him to death. So that is my number 1 spot, guys, and my favourite action figures so far in my collection. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. But let's head on back to the main cam and finish off today's video. So guys, what are your thoughts on my top 10? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed my top 10 video, let us know and we can do more videos like this. Maybe you'd like to see my top 10 just Marvel, or maybe you'd like to see my top 10 most despised action figures in my collection. And I'll give reasons, but I do have some. So if you're going to see something like that, let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure you hit that like button, you hit the subscribe button. It really supports us and it really helps us keep making awesome videos like this. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. May the Force be with you. Bye!